Hello everyone, welcome to Checkmate City. Today we are going to see the game 2 of Ding, Liren and Gukesh. So let's see how the game goes. Ding is white and Gukesh is black. So the game start with 1 e4, black play the move e5, knight f3, knight c6. These are the normal developing moves, right? We know that these are the simple normal developing moves. And here white play the move bishop c4, the Italian game, right? So here black replay with bishop c5, and here white play the move d3. So he goes for the Gyokko piano game, which is a solid position for white, right? So here black replay with knight f6. These are the obvious moves, right? Normal developing moves. So white play the move knight c3, he play the move a6, right? So here he is planning to play b5, right, and make this bishop to go to b3, and in future he may play the move a5 and a6. So these are the plans. So let's see how white encounters. So here white play the move a4. So here he immediately stopped this b5, right? So black cannot play b5 because he will take, and a takes, then rook is hanging. So he cannot play the move b5 early. So let's see what he plays. He play the move d6. He keep solid, right? Then white play the move castles, black play h6. So here he just control the square, right? Bishop cannot come to g5, right, because of this. So bishop g5 is protected with h6. So here white play the move bishop e3. These are the normal developing moves. So here black play the move bishop e6. So the imbalances are same, quite, right? So it's quite simple and it's quite equal in this position. So here white play the move EFI. So here is the slightly mistake, because there are some of the lines which gives plus for black. Because let's see a simple line, right? Black can play the move bishop takes c4, right? If he takes, and then d takes. So these pawns are doubled pawns and weak, right? So this e4 is slightly weak because he does not have any defense, right, to protect this pawn. Now he has c3 knight, and further he cannot have that, right? So there are this line, and which make the weakness in the center. So black can play some other moves like bishop takes e3, right? If he plays this, takes this. Now bishop c4, right? Bishop c4, d c4. Now you see this position, right? Two doubled pawns, and it becomes slightly weak for white, but it's a solid position according to engine. As we are not engines, we are humans. So we see that this position is slightly better for black, which is he is solid with his two knight and a good pawn structure, right? Here the pawn structure matters. So here, right, so he does not play bishop takes e3. Instead he plays bishop c4, d c4, and he just castles. So here it gives a plus for white, because now he can take this bishop and make this pawn weak and make this as doubled pawn. So the position reverses, and now white has a slight advantage, right? So here white play the move b3, just supports this pawn, right? So he makes a pawn chain like this. So here black play the move queen d1, rook d1, and rook d8. So this is a solid position, and we cannot expect more here, right? So he just want to exchange the rooks. So he's going for the trade. So but he does not take the trade and play rook to c1. Just protect this pawn, because in next move he will play knight to d4. Right? This is an outpost for knight in the black, right? So here black play the move knight d4. Knight e1 was played, right? He's going for knight d3, and he's going to attack c5 and e5. This is the next move planned for white. So he played the move rook d6. So if knight d3 was played, then let's see how he protects this two pawns at the same time, right? So but here white play the move king f1. Let's see how he protects when we play knight d3. If we play knight d3, then black has a brilliant move, right? Guessed it, right? You can guess. So I think you find out, or it's slightly what to tell. It's slightly difficult, right? He can play the move knight takes b3. If you take with this pawn, then he will take this knight. So this is the simple tactics which is hidden here, right? So he cannot play the move knight d3 and attack this two pawns. So here white play the move king f1. So black play the move g6, rook d1, rook d8, f3. Just simply make a pawn chain and supports the e4 pawn. King g7, a normal move. King f2 coming up, right? So here black play the move h5, just trying to break somewhere here, right? Just to play g4 and break this chain, and trying to bring his rook to g8 and rook to the g files, right? So he's trying something, right? So but here white play the move knight e2, knight c6 was played here, right? So again I play the move knight c3, knight d4, knight e2, knight c6, knight c3 and knight d4. So they agreed to the draw, right? So the second game ended in a draw. So here we see this the second game, which is a completely equal position and does not have any chances for both the players. So here Gukesh and Ding just makes a draw by repeating the moves. So from this game we have come to learn that early positions leads to a simple or solid game, right? So the early exchanges, right? Let's see, the move number is, right, bishop after bishop e6 they are solid, right? They do not have any opportunities. And after this exchanges of minor pieces, they also exchange the queens. So after this mass exchange they do not have any opportunities to break the center and penetrate into others position. So they make a draw and the position come to a draw. So the second game ended in a draw, and let's see the next game in the next video. So if you like this video, subscribe to Checkmate City for more videos.